Hi, this is Descat of Bradcat Games and we're playing 7 Days to Die Alpha 16 Experimental Build 119. Okay, it's day 21 and we're not far off Horde Night coming up, so I'll just show you around the base quickly, or around this part of the base quickly while we're waiting for Horde Night to start. I build these sorts of bases in Alpha 15 and I keep on trying to refine it. I really like this actually for Horde Night. It seems to work quite well. I've started playing with electricity in this game, so I'll show you that as well. Now what we've got here, it's fairly well secure from the zombies. I've put in some blade traps. I've also got down some barbed wire to slow them down. That leads to my underground base there. Right, we'll go up and have a bit more of a look. This here, you can get on the outside and shoot straight down at them. You can also close it off if they do breach, so you've got a way out below and above. It goes all the way around. It's a pretty secure base. We've also got arrow slits at the side, but I tend not to use them. I mean, I find them a bit useless, to be quite honest. They're just for aesthetics purposes mainly. And up on the roof, we've got access into and out of this part of the base, and I also have my generator which powers the blade traps. I put in 8 blade traps and I had to do it by running these things, whatever they're called, around the side. I'm not fussed on the cables. The cables look a bit untidy, but it's not a lot you can do. Alright, this is ready to go. To run 8 blade traps I had to have 3 engines to get enough power to run them all. Okay, so I'll turn it on. As we go down, you can see they're all spinning away nicely. So I haven't been able to test them yet. I only put them in on day 21 today, later on in the afternoon, so it's going to be an interesting night. I hope they work well because they were expensive. This is a vanilla game. It's been all grind. The only mod I've got, which you can see, is the SNX mod. Right, 5 minutes. I'm playing a 120-hour day. Playing on Warrior, I think. Here we go. Where are they coming from? Oh, slice and dice. Where? Oh, that was good. Check it out. Oh, I need to be upstairs to have a look at this. This looks insane. Oh, very, very nice. Oh, look at that. This is awesome. Oh, let's just stand over the blade traps and let them do the work for us. Lovely. I love the barbed wire, the way it drops them down and slows them down. That's fantastic too. They might have been expensive, but they're going to save hugely on ammunition. Unfortunately, I won't be getting the experience points for the kill, but that's okay. I do so much mining, I get the XP anyway. Ah, fantastic. They're setting up that high because of the barbed wire. I couldn't sit them any lower, and because they take up a 3x3 space, so it basically meant I could have no barbed wire in that area. I like the barbed wire, it slows them down. Doesn't get the dogs. That's okay, that's what I'm here for. Okay. Well, I could probably go downstairs and do some cooking, actually. The way these blade traps are taking up all the zombies. Shame they don't get these guys. Let's go downstairs. That blade trap stopped spinning. Okay. So I think it damaged and stopped spinning. Not quite an hour into Horde night. That's pretty expensive, actually. So I'm just wondering if I can repair that blade trap or if I have to take it out and make another one. Okay. Oh, dear gracious me. There we go. Okay, trying to do some repairs, I think. Oh, look at that. It's the first one I've seen. Okay. Nasty. Oh, don't blow up, don't blow up. Looks like another one over there. Right. I just got an auger. Nice. This is all a bit quiet. So that one's gone completely. I can't even repair it. Okay. I'll go up and see how much power, fuel it's used. Not too bad. Well, this is a bit boring. I might just skip to the end, and if nothing else happens, I'll see you in the morning for a tour of the base. Okay, so that was the most disappointing horde night in the history of horde nights, I think. Fancy it stopping at 2 in the morning. No more zombies after that, just nothing. It was very boring. Okay, let's go and have a quick look at the base. Right. Okie dokie. Well, it's already on. I'll turn my mining helmet off. It's looking very bright up there. That's interesting. So that's with all the lights powered. Now, what I had to do was I had to run one line up to the lights all the way through, and then run another line up to these transformers, repeaters, whatever they're called. And that line goes all the way down here to the end of the tunnel right next to my base. And that means if I enter either up here, which is the mini bike entrance, or exit, another entrance just up here, as I leave, I can flip the switch and turn everything off and save on fuel, or turn it back on again when I come back in, either or. So this is my base. One thing I found interesting is these storage boxes. They now all look alike. What you have to do is you have to get one of the paint schematics, and then you get to paint the different images on the outside of the box. And these ones, this is a paint job, which I really like that. And so is this that my campfires are sitting on. That's a paint mod. So anyway, that's just something a bit silly, but I like it. This I find interesting, that the lights actually throw a shadow of themselves on the floor. It's a bit odd. Right, let's go and have a look at the base from the outside. I'll get up. Okay, this is my forest, as you can well see, and my garden, which is looking pretty good at the moment. Yep, time for harvest. Probably, except for the mushrooms. They're still a pain. This was where a pill shop originally stood. I started my base and did the first 2 horde nights in the pill shop, and then I decided I needed to have this tree forest here, so the pill shop had to go. And over here there was one of those little 1-story wooden shack hut things, which also had to go to make room. The town itself is pretty small. There's this, what's it called? Prowl and Pete's Burgers, a gun shop, this resort spa, whatever it is, Zoe's Salon, and that's a Buzz's bar over there. If you have a look at the map, it really is a very small town. That's a military camp. These are barns. Um, that's a Lassie's shed or whatever they're called, and funny little shacks. The biggest buildings, other than these, are these two, which are the two-story brick-type buildings, and this is an academy. Down here, I've got a couple of hardware stores. So that's the extent of the town. There was some uh, plant gardens, which I've pretty much emptied to get my own garden going. But that's okay. I mean, it's not a bad town. It got me where I needed to go. Up here, there's a town I've got to go and loot. I need some more electrical stuff. And there's another town over here. And I've got a couple of shops, one there and one over here, the traders. So that's not bad. Right, so that's it for here. Go over here and have a look. Now, one thing I was really disappointed in with the electrics was that it didn't cover opening doors, which is very, very disappointing. So ideally, I built this ramp. It took me a huge amount of time, and ideally I would have had a pressure plate here and another one just inside on the way up that I would drive over and it would open, and then drive over and it would close, and the same on the way out again. And you can't do that. So I just think at the moment the electrics are sort of a bit useless, to be quite honest. They're expensive. Um, you've got to do your own door opening, which is rude. And well, the lights, I was pretty happy with torches. You know, these lights, okay, they look pretty flash and all that sort of thing. But you could make lights before. You could turn them on or off. Okay, so you've got cables and generators and whatnot. However, you need fuel to run them. Uh, the blade traps, well, that was fun when it first started, but then it died within an hour, so that was a bit disappointing. What can I say? Uh, I'm sort of happy with torches, to be quite honest. Rather, you know, they're so much cheaper than these lights, and they do a really effective job. Give me door openers, guys. That's what I want. Okay, the traps are fun, but yeah, no, I want something to open closed doors for me. That would be better. That would be far more useful, especially when you've got a mini bike and you want to garage it. Okay, on that note, you've had a look around my base. I'm going to end it here. So if you like the video, hit the like button, leave me a comment. Comments are always welcome. Okay, and I'll see you next video. Okay, bye.